Good morning! Another gorgeous, gorgeous day outside. I've already been out. Oh, it's almost noon. Oh my goodness. I've been out to see the girls. Brought them a ton of fresh fruit and trimmings from lettuce and the skins of the honeydew melon, which they love, adore it. And I'm going to make spring cards today using this Peppermania from Do Crafts. What is the collection called? Summer Bloom. And it's really pretty. And this is thanks to one of my European friends. I'm pretty sure this is from Sarah, who has 3 dogs and 2 kids. Look how cute little, really pretty paper. There's 2 of each pattern. Some hummingbirds and really spring colors. So, oh look at that, how pretty that one is. I'm going to use this to make some spring cards because I figure I'm going to force spring into our neck of the woods. Birds are chirping. It is warm. Let's see how warm it is this morning. I think it's supposed to be in the mid-60s today. It's just 52, but I've already switched out in my short sleeves, so I'm not going back now. So I think I'm going to go outside for a little bit, play with the dogs because they keep, yeah, it's 54. They keep, oh, let's see what temperature it is in Odessa, Ukraine. It is 57, pretty darn close. Manitowoc 54, oh, same temperature. And Naples, Florida is 77. That's where my parents are. Well, they're home now, but already they're up here now. So yeah, I have a couple of things I need to get done today. I had originally mentioned that we were going to have sushi on Thursday, which is today. Or for you, it's later than Thursday when you're watching this. But I called our fishmonger, which by the way is a very strange term. It feels outdated, but that's what they're called. And they do not currently have any sashimi grade tuna or salmon, so I think we're going to have to wait to do the sushi over the weekend. They're expecting a delivery, I think, Saturday morning. And I would much rather have fresh fish than rely. I mean, I could use cooked, crab and shrimp, but I want to make it authentic. So we're going to switch things up for today. I think I'm just going to do a hamburger helper. I'm not too proud to admit the fact that there are times I use that, and I think it's a beef stroganoff that I have. So I have a little bit of a ground beef, which is exactly what I'm going to do, and make a grain salad. So yeah, switching things up. And tomorrow's appetizers, I just have to pick them out. And I have a tapas book, so I'm going to go through that and pick out which ones we want to make for tomorrow. When I say we, it's really me. Although Paulie swore up and down that he's going to cook over the weekend. He's going to be my sous chef for sushi on Saturday. If we can get the fish on Saturday. If not, it'll be on Sunday. So whichever day on the weekend we're not doing sushi, we're going to do what he's calling a boiled dinner. Everything goes in a crock pot. That way we can run errands. We can go for a drive. We don't have to worry about, coming home and cooking, because that will be nice. It's supposed to be really beautiful this weekend. Get some work done outside. Hopefully let the chickens out while we're out and about. And then start planning out the garden. So that's the next thing that I need to do today is, besides gathering the garbage and the recycling, because that's our pickup is tomorrow morning, is plan out my garden raised beds. I also want to plant some sunflowers between the raised beds and the house, just a single row of sunflowers. So I'm going to make a A5 Filofax layout for my garden so I can keep better track. I am going to dig up the mint, which is overtaking my herb bed, and add a couple of other herbs. I'm thinking of trying something slightly different this year. I have lots and lots of garlic chive, which I think I might have to dig up one of the bunches because there are 2 on opposing sides of the same raised bed. And well, you know what? Let's go take a look at that at the herb bed. Let me just change my setting for work so I can go outside without anyone pinging me that I'm not on my desk. And we could take a look and see what it looks like. It's a colossal mess, just be warned, but it is going to be cleaned up, so we're going to get that done. Oh, and I think I'm going to paint my nails these 2 colors today. It's the ones I picked up. And look, they go with the paper. So at some point I will do that as well. Hopefully after I do some digging. Not much of nails, but you know. It'll make me feel better if I have them all done. Oh, candied some orange peel. So I'm just letting it dry. And then I will probably cut it into smaller pieces and put it in a hermetically sealed container and keep it in the fridge. That way I don't have to worry about it molding or going bad. It smells so good. So I can add it to finely chopped to banana chocolate chip orange muffins or scones. Yummy. So nothing goes to waste. The skins are just so beautiful and fragrant that I didn't want to throw them in the garbage. So yummy. Alright, so raised beds. Probably threw the hose on top of the herb one. But so that's lavender. Tarragon doesn't winter over, so I have to pull that out. And all of those sticky things, that's mint. That has to come out. And the other sticky things, that's garlic chives, and that's garlic chives. So I don't need two. So I need to clean that up. That's where the tomatoes were. They're pretty clean. And this is where the carrots and look, onions are perking back up. I'm gonna leave the onions. I think the carrots are all done. Yeah, a black walnut over there. Isn't that weird? Right there. So I was thinking, so that's our water source, and I don't want to block that. But I thought, oh, can't block the equipment either. So maybe a few sunflowers or a row of sunflowers kind of close to the house. Let them trellis up. I don't know what that post in the ground is. Something electrical or other. Something or other. And then I have like junk that I have to clean up over here. That's cement. Chunk. I don't know what that's from. One of these hoses has to be exchanged. And look, parsley's coming up already. Right there. So yeah, this has to be really raked out and cleaned up so the new stuff that wants to grow. It looks like some of the stuff didn't really survive, but this is all coming back. And then I also want to lay down tarp, weed resistant tarp, and put stones in between the raised beds so I can easily walk without muck and mud and all that. So, and the mint's gonna go in this pot. So lots to do, but I'm happy to be outside. No sleeves. So beautiful. I don't care if it's only 54 degrees. No sleeves, no socks on. Oh, sorry, Mushki. And Chester wants to play. Should we go see the girls too? Hey, girlies. I know you want to come out, but I saw that coyote, so I'm not letting you out. Sorry. I don't. One of them's poking at the door. Can you let me out now, please? And they had cantaloupe this morning. Oh, you guys ate almost everything. And all the greens they ate. Let's see if there's any eggies. It's my two little companions, Mushki, Moses, yeah, and Chuck and Chester. Let go. It's so beautiful. I know I keep saying it, but I so appreciate it because of the winter we've had. Oh my gosh, I need to put my hair up. I'm teasing him. It's harder to throw with your left hand when you're not a lefty. I'm gonna go find somewhere safer. Yeah, I cannot throw worth poo with my left hand. I think I'm just gonna sit here, relax for a few minutes, and then go make some lunch. Oh, that spicy chicken I had yesterday, the noodle dish, it was spicy. And I like stuff spicy, so. The other two are teriyaki and I think just roasted chicken. But I don't want that 2 days in a row. I want a variety, and I don't have any leftovers because that hash we had last night was so good. Yeah, I said it myself. It was delicious. Like, there wasn't a morsel left. At first, when I served portions, I thought, these are hearty portions, but we'll have stuff left over, and I'll have that. Oh, sorry. And I'll have that for lunch tomorrow, but nope, nothing. It went like hotcakes. The addition of the red pepper was just a really nice combination with the spicy poivre sauce, and there was just enough protein for the steak left, and the potatoes were just delicious. Oh, honey, I love you, but you could be kind of an... What's wrong with your back leg? Chester, what's wrong with your back leg? God, do you see it shivering? No, all done. All done. We're not playing. No. I don't want him to overdo it and then... No! Overdo it and then be incapacitated the rest of the day. So he's gonna go lie in the shade. And pout. He pouts in the shade. Licking his chucket. He's gonna find a place. And he's gonna lie down. We have someone coming over on Sunday to give us an estimate on building a coop back here, back of the mudroom. Put a couple of cement pilings in, extend the roof line, and then build the coop underneath it. And I have a plan. Somebody shared with me, and I'll have to go check on Facebook. And it looks like something that would really work for us, and leave the coop there year-round rather than have it be in our garage. This way, if we need a power source, I could just go through the window in the mudroom and get electricity run that way, so they can have water that doesn't freeze and a heat lamp. Plus, it'll be right outside the back door, so I don't have to worry about schlepping through feet of snow. No! The amount of snow we had. I made myself lunch. I decided to make a couple of eggs. I haven't had eggs in a while, so sunny side up I just cut a bun in half, one of those little dinner rolls. And once I already pulled the eggs out of the pan, I put the cut side down and toasted them that way. A couple of pieces of low sodium ham, some of my hollandaise sauce, and 2 cherry peppers, which nice bite. So that's going to make a really nice lunch. I think after that I might make either a really big seltzer or have some honeydew. Actually, I'm going to save the honeydew for after dinner for tonight. And I know I still haven't made carrot cake, but I think that's going to be another one of those weekend things, because I'm finding that making anything too elaborate during the week just totally tuckers me out, and then I don't get enough sleep at night. And yeah, full-time job and caring for all the mini zoo we have does not always afford me the opportunity to make a 3 or 4 course meal at night, but that's okay. Tonight's going to be super easy. It's going to take all of 15 minutes, which is perfect because that means I can dedicate the rest of the time tonight to getting the recycling and the garbage done. I'm going to try and run upstairs and get the garbage from the upstairs bathroom earlier than later, so keeping myself on track. Oh, and I haven't shared that I colored my hair a different color that Polly picked out. There are 2 additional colors that came out from Olea, one of which is purple, but I went to 2 Walgreens and Polly went to 3, and none of them have it available yet. Sadly, unfortunately, but there's a $3 coupon. Oh, if anyone has a $3 off coupon for Olia and you're not going to use it, I will send you a self-addressed stamped envelope if you could pop it in the mail for me, because it's $3 off. That's even with the postage there and back. It's still a savings because it's $9 and I save $6 because I need 2 boxes each time I color my hair. So at some point, when maybe next time I'm outside, I'll show you my well, I don't want to do it in front of the food. It's very, very vibrant right now. It's the color in between the pomegranate that I was using and the whatever that purpley color is, which I'll put a image in here. So you could see that like vivid red, purple, like really deep aubergine is just beautiful. I really want to try that. Unfortunately, not available in any of the stores near us at the moment. So I'm hoping it's just a matter of them stocking it up. If not, I'll just have to end up getting it online. So yeah, if anyone has that $3 coupon from the Sunday paper this past week. Speaking of, I need to call my mom and ask her to hold that for me if she hasn't already saved it, because she knows that's the color I use. I'll also probably post a comment on Facebook, see if anybody does not want it or is not using it and not planning on using it, if I could have it. That would stock me up probably for the next few months, because I think usually it's 2 months out, that kind of stuff that's not perishable, the expiration date. So yeah, I would much rather pay $5.99 than $8.99 per box, because I need to use 2 of them. It's still a colossal savings over going to get my hair done at a salon every 4 to 6 weeks. It's like $125 a pop. And since I know how to color my own hair, I would rather do it that way. And everybody's waiting because I have food. Alright, I'm going to go enjoy my lunch, and I will see you guys later. To show you that we don't have fancy schmancy dinners every night, I'm using the old-fashioned hamburger helper. Yep. Pound of ground beef and the box mix with some milk and water. You've got a meal. So I have a head of romaine lettuce that is a little wilted, so I'm going to try to revive it by putting it in ice water, chopping it, cleaning it up, rinsing it, chopping it, and putting it in ice water, see if that will revive it, and then spin it. So that'll give me plenty of time while this cooks. I think it's 12 minutes. What are the directions? Brown ground beef in a 10 to 12 inch skillet. Drain. Well, I'm sauteing it, browning it. Stir in hot water, 1 1/3 cup of hot water, 2 1/4 cups of milk, flavor packet, mystery flavor packet, and pasta. Reduce heat, simmer about 10 minutes, stirring occasionally until pasta is tender. Remove from heat, uncover. Sauce will thicken. Refrigerate leftovers. So, yeah. That's what I'm making. And look, my orange peel, candied orange peel is drying. Once it's dry to the touch, I will put it in a hermetically sealed container. I'll cut them into smaller pieces and then put a little bit of granulated sugar in between layers so they don't stick to each other. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to show you, I've been doing some spring cleaning. I'm trying to get away from using a ridiculous amount of paper towels, although there's certain things that they're really good for. I picked up this little basket from Dollar Tree, and I think Polly got all of these either at BJ's or Costco. So we've had them in the house. They were just in a less than accessible area, so now they're all nice and tucked in here, and once they're used, they can be thrown in another basket, which will be hanging on the way to the basement, on the inside door to the basement, so you can just pop them in there, and every time I do laundry, I'll just grab whatever's in there and wash them and put them back in here. So, I better turn that down. So that's basically it now. It's just going to simmer for about 10 minutes. I don't have a lid for this pan, so I'm going to pop a cookie sheet on top of it that's bigger than the circumference or the area of the pan, and just keep an eye on it that it doesn't bubble over. So that's it. I'm gonna go try to revive the lettuce next. There's the lettuce and cleaned up, cut up, resting in some ice water. Hopefully that will revive it. I'll leave it in here for about 20 minutes or so and then check it, see if it's getting crispier, because it was definitely limp. All the outside leaves and stuff that wasn't palatable for us is going to the chickens in the morning. They love it. They loved the honeydew. Look at this guy. Do you want a piece of lettuce? He's gonna go take it to the bottom step for upstairs. So funny. Alright, I'm going to see if there's a box of pudding. Paulie bought himself some pistachio pudding. Unfortunately, he grabbed the sugar-free, fat-free, and he's allergic to aspartame, and that's what's in that. So I'm going to see if I have some regular chocolate pudding, because we have milk, and I'm feeling like I could surprise him with something a little special. Did you eat that? Did you eat the lettuce? Look, the box is gone. The printer box, that's gone back, which is good. Oh, and I'm also going to check to see if I have any cucumbers or any other veggies to add to that. I know I have carrots, but... Aww. You want another little piece, honey? Alright, how about if I dip into the chicken's trove and get you a little piece from there? Do you want one of those? And that's resting. It's all done. It's turned off. So, yep. Well, of course we had pudding, but chocolate pudding. So, yeah, the bigger one's for Paulie. Smaller one I'll taste a little bit and, yeah, he'll probably have the rest tomorrow. Not a big fan of pudding. That's okay, so I'm going to pop these in the fridge and then check for the veggies. And while I'm doing that, check to see if there's any veggies that need to be tossed from the drawer. We've been doing really well, not overbuying and only buying what we need for the week. And using everything we buy, so there shouldn't be too much in there, if anything at all. I checked the herbs yesterday, so they're fine. So I'm just going to see if there's any cucumbers or anything like that. I know there's no tomatoes because we ate the last tomato the other day. So that should be it. I think that's the last bag of garbage. I'll go and then I'll turn the back light on so when Paulie gets home, he can pull both to the front of the house, and then we can have dinner when he comes home. Comes in, washes up, relaxes. So I've soaked this for about, half an hour, and listen, it's nice and crispy. Everything's come back to life. And that's all we have. We don't have any cucumbers. I have to add that to my list of produce to pick up. So I'm going to dress this very simply. Peanut oil, ponzu and nutritional yeast, oil, acid, and flavor. And then probably a little bit of cracked black pepper. That's it. That's going to be our side. And Moses wants another leaf. Really, Mosey? Here. Here we go. Leave Mommy's finger behind. So yeah, that's going to be it for us for tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by and keeping me company. I know it's a long vlog today, but this is what happened in today. Some days it's 3 minutes and some days it's 23 minutes. Thank you so much for keeping me company. I do appreciate it. Tomorrow's Friday. And yes, I have a Friday Fun Bits. And there's a reason why you're not seeing any cards today. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So don't forget the thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. Now, see you all, hopefully, tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone.